Hello and welcome back to yet another tutorials. Today we are going to use the same principle we used in our previous video to create a nav bar, which is telling you that the law works the same almost anywhere when you are coding. Okay, so we'll be using the flex and display and the justify and align to create something. So first of all, let's add our nav to it, and also you can add your logo if it's an image or text. Let's say logo, and then you bring your unordered list with a list, service, contact, product, blog, and location. You can also add a button which says register, like that. Okay, so as you can see here, the elements will arrange themselves anyhow they want it, anyhow they want to fit on your screen, because they have no position, no they had no command for them to position themselves the way that you want. So automatically they will behave anyhow on your screen. Okay, so first of all, let's call the nav here. You say nav, and then let's give it a weight of 100% because we want the nav to fill the screen from this side to the other side. Let's give it a background color to see what we are doing. Let's give it orange. You see, so the 100% we gave is the weight of the nav bar. You see, when we do it 50%, you see what's going on here. So we did it 100% because we wanted to fill the screen like that. Now we have the nav bar. We need to tell the nav bar how we want our elements to arrange inside the navigation bar. So let's give it a flex, and then see, it flexes this way for you. Okay, it's arranged from left to right side for you, but closing everything together, it doesn't leave gap between them. And also it has stretched the button here, which is not what you want. When it's like this, that means you are close to your achievement. So let's say align item center, and then center, and then it will place everything to the center for you like that. Okay, the last step, justify content. You will say space between. So when you do space between, then it will create a space between the your element or your items or whatever you are creating. It will create a space between them, like what we did the other day. So it won't create, or it won't align this unordered list for you, this list right here. It won't align or create a space between them for you because you were not talking to the mother box of it. So for you to get it straight or get it aligned to those of it here, then you should call the UL. So nav UL, call the UL. The nav UL means you are calling this UL inside this nav. You're calling this UL inside this nav. So we bring the nav. What are you looking for in the nav? I'm looking for the UL. Okay, now add the same principle to its display flex. See, it flexes it for you. Align items center. It will align it to the center for you. Justify content. You say space between. The reason why you're not seeing anything is because we haven't specified the width that we need. So when we say width 50%, then you see your navigation bar responding to, you will see your UL responding to the code that you gave it here. When the width or the height is not being specified, then your code won't work as you want it to be. So in this case, we don't want it like this. So instead of the weight, we will remove the weight, and also we will remove the justify content, and then we will use gap for this particular code. So gap, we can say 30 pixels, and you see it creates space between them. So we come to the Adobe XD. This is how it works. When you create a gap, that means you want a space between your elements. So the number of gap you give it is the number of space it will give your element or your items right there. Okay, now let's give this padding of 30 pixels. So we create a padding, a space inside the navigation bar for the element to breathe. So this is a simple code that you can add to your mother box. When we say mother box, that is the box which is holding your element. So right here, the UL is holding the list. So when you tell the UL to display flex, align items, and give it a gap, that means the element inside your UL will respond to the code that you give to the mother box, because you are telling it how you want the list to arrange for you. So the H1, the UL, and the button is inside the navigation bar, inside the nav. So therefore, you need to tell the navigation bar how you want the things inside it to arrange. So you want it to be flex, align, and then you justify the content space between to create a space between the H1, the UL itself, and the button. So in this case, if your elements or if your things that you are creating or your items is being arranged like this, then you are good to go. You can now add style to your logo, your lists, and your button to get a beautiful navigation bar. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is my WhatsApp number. You can text hi, I want to join, and then I will add you to the group. Stay tuned, and there is more to learn.